Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome to 3304. This is where I take a look at the news and happenings in and around Elite Dangerous. Today, the organisers of the Distant Worlds 2 expedition release a whole bunch of new information, Frontier are about to show off content from Beyond, and Aegis are set to release a new module. The Distant Worlds 2 expedition is set to open its roster registration on the 1st of February, and the organisers are currently putting together proposals for gameplay and events to surround the expedition. For those of you that are either new to the game or were unaware of Distant Worlds, in 2015, it was the first large-scale deep space exploration expedition to ever take place. The size of the event was well over 1,000 players strong, and it garnered attention all over the internet from various gaming press. Distant Worlds 2 then is set to take place at the end of 2018. The idea is for it to coincide with the exploration gameplay, improved mining mechanics, squadrons and fleet carriers that are coming in Chapter 4 of Beyond. The organisers want to include all these elements of gameplay into the Distant Worlds 2 event in order to make it even larger than the first. They are also currently putting together tentative suggestions for a massive scale community goal. And the idea of this is to involve the entire player base and push the concept of what CGs are capable of. Distant Worlds was easily my favourite gaming period within Elite Dangerous, and I really am very excited at the prospects of a new expedition. For those of you who are also interested in the event, do check out the link in the video description where you'll be able to find all the current available information. The Elite Dangerous subreddit is a massive, thriving community for the game, and one which I personally spend a lot of time reading. In fact, the sub really is a massive asset to the game as a whole. So, always seeking to make continued improvements, the moderation team have put together a survey for the subreddit requesting users' thoughts and suggestions. The survey is fairly short and it's also anonymous. However, it will go a long way in assisting the moderation team to build upon the successful community they currently have. So, if you're a Reddit user and would like to help out, then please do check the link in the video description. Whilst Aegis stations are being attacked left, right and centre, they are certainly not just sitting back. Now, Aegis, of course, are developers of all the anti-Thargoid weaponry that's so far been released, and they're now going to bring another new module to the market. This one comes in the form of a new limpet controller that is capable of removing the caustic damage from ships, i.e. it's a decontamination unit. Whilst the caustic damage generally is not too severe for most people, it can still sometimes cause problems for players who already have a low level of hull. Currently, there are just two ways of removing caustic damage from your ship. The first is to dock up and repair. The second is a far lesser known option, which is to overheat your ship and burn off the caustic element. The new limpets will represent a third option, which ultimately will make the process a bit simpler and a bit cleaner. So then, the limpets will be available in-game at all the usual AX module locations. As you're all no doubt aware by now, Frontier announced the release date for the open beta of Chapter 1 of Beyond, which is due to arrive on the 25th of January. However, before that, Frontier will be doing their usual live streams covering the update. The first of these live streams will be tomorrow, that's Tuesday the 16th of January. There will also be a second live stream taking place on Thursday. Both of these will be available on the Frontier YouTube channel. The live streams will begin at 7 PM UK time, which is 2 PM EST or 11 AM Pacific time. As usual, the stream will feature community manager Ed Lewis and lead designer Sandro Samarco. Now, in addition to giving us information and showing off content from Beyond Chapter 1, it should also be the perfect opportunity for Frontier to give more details and more revelations on exactly how the new update to engineers will work. Back during the first week of December, Frontier detailed a whole bunch of mechanics explaining just what will be going on with the engineers. However, there's a few areas that players have asked for clarification on, and as yet, that's still something that most players are still waiting for. So the live stream should be a perfect opportunity for Frontier to discuss that before we all get hands-on next week. On a final note, like many others, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the new planetary graphics are going to look like in Chapter 1, and hopefully this is something Frontier are going to show off during their live streams. However, Whilst planets in their current forms have taken some pretty bad hits over the years in terms of graphics, on the odd occasion when the lighting and location are spot on, they can still look very, very impressive. Just look at this screenshot from Redditor Commander Divergence. Just look at that. Now clearly all the different elements have come together here and it really does look very nice. Now I'm not sure if he's using any graphic mods here, but the impression I get is that he's not. But please do let me know if that's not the case. Either way, a fantastic screenshot there from Commander Divergence. Thank you for sharing that. And yet, like I say, with the graphical updates coming to planets, I really do hope to see more of this in the future. That then brings us to the end of this episode of 3304. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.